Previously for the Carolina Panthers. Trade in exchange for Adam Thielen, a second-round pick from the Philadelphia Eagles. Least tactic. The game.
What?
Wow, Bryce Young with the broken sack of the century. Now, smash him on the target. Bro, Bryce Young, what is your break sack rating? Just kill him.
Bro,
through
what
the
are you
target.
talking about?
He broke it again! We might be trading Brian Burns for a second-round pick in a minute. Trade accepted. Our new #1 wide receiver, Jameson Williams. Desmond Ridder versus Bryce Young. Here is the run. Blow it up. No! Who got pancaked? There's Bijan Robinson, the rookie with a huge run. Bryce Young on his first drive of his career has a 3rd and 14. Oh, I actually had hers, but Williams has it as well. Picks up the first down. 16 yards. Bryce Young's first pass completion in the NFL. Go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him, go get him. Sacked! That's Brian Burns with a huge 3rd down sack. We got Williams deep. Get there. Caught! That's going to be a 73-yard touchdown. Bryce Young's first touchdown of his NFL career going deep to Jameson Williams. Bryce Young is still yet to throw an incompletion. And it's wide open. Bijan Robinson breaks another. Catch him. Von Bell, catch him. I'm on him. That's a pick. That's a pick! Interception by Robinson! Hurst on a corner route. He's there! Complete! And they're going to run it anyways, and they break it back left! He's going to throw it. We're all kinds of there. Let me pick it. I intercepted with Jeremy Chin! Oh, and I've got some space to run out. Give me a block! We're taking it back, baby! Come on! Down the sideline. Nothing else is there, but that's how we keep momentum going into the second half. All momentum, all Carolina. Jeremy Chin. In 6-minute quarters, that could be a lot. There's play action. And we get the blitz coming, and it's Brian Burns again. Oh, he came back to it. What? We'll dump it off there. We got Sanders. Let's go, baby. I'm dumping it back off to the running back. It's there. Oh, a move from Miles Sanders for the first down. It's not there, but Chark is. I threw it on my back foot out of a sack, and he completed it. Bryce Young is going insane in his rookie opener. A little pass here, maybe have Hurst. Caught it! Touchdown, Panthers! We should have this game pretty well in the bag. They still want the running game. I'm there! That's ball game, baby! And I'm actually going to play action because they got to know I'm running it. Whoa, that got blown up and a fumble! Oh my gosh! And that's not a good punt either. Oh! Wow, they get a huge pass. They're going to dump it off. A spin move. Bijan Robinson has been amazing, and he's gonna get a touchdown. Break it right. No! Oh my gosh! Speared. We've got to pick up a first down. Oh, we've got Chark. Maybe. Incomplete. That's a screen pass. I'm there. Oh, I got hit in the blocks. Kyle Pitts is open. Over the middle to Pitts. I have him on him now. Oh, I missed the tackle. Keep him out. Come on. Get there, make the tackle, J.C. Horn! I'm on it. No! Kyle Pitts! Coach Rogas, in his first game as a head coach, Bryce Young in his first game as a quarterback, let it slip through our fingers, man. Our Carolina Panthers are going to be 0-1. That is a tough pill to swallow to start the season, but man, it's only up from here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Madden 24 Panthers franchise rebuild. We are in our coaching attire today because we have got some coaching to do. Last episode, we had a heartbreaker of a week 1 loss to the Atlanta Falcons, 19-22. Ladies and gentlemen, it was absolutely devastating. After letting up a touchdown on the opening drive, we went on a 19-0 run to have a 19-7 lead. Then in the fourth quarter, and about 3 or 4 minutes, we gave up 15 points and let the win just slide on by. Bryce Young, our rookie franchise quarterback, had an amazing debut game with 138 passer rating, 272 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He had a 73-yard bomb to our newly acquired Jameson Williams. He gets sacked a couple times, 69% completion percentage. Just, you can't ask for anything better. He did his job exactly like he needed to. On the ground, we struggled. Miles Sanders, 1.7 yards per carry, only 15 yards in the game. But my goodness, we just had nothing going on the ground whatsoever. Receiving wise, Jameson Williams had that long 73-yard bomb like we mentioned, but on the first drive of the game for our Panthers, he had a big third down conversion catch, which is actually Bryce Young's first completion, followed by a big pass right after that. Hayden Hurst also ended up with a touchdown there in the third quarter. And Miles Sanders, like I said, he had 47 yards out of the backfield receiving wise. Much more effective slipping out that way as opposed to just getting direct snaps running the ball. Defensively, we got takeaways. I mean, we got 3 interceptions, each with a different player. Jeremy Chin right before halftime, Shaq Thompson to start the fourth quarter while we're still up 2 scores. Shaq Thompson gets an interception, should have sealed the game. You saw in the recap how all of that just went to shambles. Jamie Robinson also had an interception in the end zone in the first half. And we also had some sacks. Brian Burns, our star edge rusher, with a sack and a half, which it says he shared the sack with Von Bell on that play. If I go back and watch that, it doesn't look like it was a shared sack. Eddie Pinheiro was 2 for 2 on field goals. Can't ask for anything better than 100%. But we've got some coaching to do because we are in the face of adversity right now. Week 1 of our season, we're going up against a divisional rival. We literally play about as well as you can ask for the whole game. We get 3 takeaways. Our rookie quarterback's playing perfectly. Everything seems to be going right, and it just doesn't get there. We had some key blunders on some third downs where we were settling for field goals instead of taking away touchdowns. And I put a lot of it on the coaching. Not our last drive, but the drive before that where we had to get a first down. We get 1 first down, we probably seal the win. Bad play call by me. I had our running back going on a wheel route, and I had DJ Chark running a slant right towards it. I said in that play as it was happening, we might have Chark. We would have had Chark if I didn't have a running back running a route. I led the defenders together with a scheme. That's on me. If I have, better route combination, then DJ Chark gets an open first down, and we win that game. And that's on the rookie coach, and we just got to learn from it and move on. Miles Sanders says we should have gotten the win this week, and that falls on us. I'll let the guys know that we have to better, and that winning is the only option. And Madden again. You forgot the word be there. It's only 1 game. We still got plenty of time to figure things out and get on the right track. Despite the loss, we do have some staff points to spend. Now, we want to be developing our team. Most importantly, of course, Bryce Young. He played very well, though. Once I get here, I can get him faster development through practice, but what I think would be more effective is currently we can have 3 focus players each week in practice, but once we get after school tutoring, this skill tree ability maxed out, we can have 6 focus players in practice that are going to be getting bonus XP every single week. And because we're a young team with a lot of positions that need upgrading, like we don't even have Jameson Williams as a focus player and a couple other young stars that we really need to be developing, I think that's going to be more effective in the long run. So I'm going to head towards that by getting Eye for Talent, which if we need to get any player personnel upgrades in the meantime, that'll make those cheaper as well. Looks like it's also time to hire and assign scouts. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't really know how the scouting works in this game. There are scouts for hire. There's regions that we assign them to. In past Maddens that I've played, a lot of the scouting is just you look at the list of prospects and you spend scouting points each week to kind of uncover like what each player's biggest strengths are and things like that. This looks extremely different, so I gotta take the time here to mess around with this and learn what I'm doing. Just looking at the list of prospects, as of right now, it looks like these are the projected top picks in next year's draft. We got 3 edge rushers in the top 5, as well as a left tackle and quarterback. Kevin Barry currently seems to be the best quarterback in the draft class. We are not going to be in the market for a quarterback right now, as it seems like we've got our young franchise piece. But we could definitely use some of these other parts. I am not hoping or planning on us having a top pick. We don't even have a first round pick in this draft, so it doesn't really matter. So looking at our scouts, looks like we got tiers, 3 1-stars, a 2-star, and a 3-star, and they've got their own positions that they specialize in. It looks like they're already assigned to some regions. I'll need to really figure out how this works. Okay, so here we can look at the region breakdown and what positions our scouts are focusing, but it looks like we can't actually set what position they focus till week 8. So week 8, we'll need to remember to come back and do that. Currently, they're not focusing any specific positions. So it looks like he is an expert at outside linebackers, and this particular region has a weakness when it comes to left outside linebackers. Interesting. Advancing to week 2, and we play the New Orleans Saints. What are the odds? In the last episode, we spent ample amounts of time trying to trade for Drake London and Chris Olave, both divisional rivals, which I don't know if this is a mechanic, but I wonder if that hurt our ability to trade for them as well. But we faced both of them back to back in the first 2 weeks of the season. That's hilarious. Jameson Williams, I need you to pop off again so I can be just as secure about taking you instead of them. We really need a bounce back morale victory this week. We already have players on our team whose morale is falling, which is going to cause them to play worse. As far as if we need to make any team or roster adjustments, I mean, our passing game for the most part was fine last week. Bryce Young played great. Jameson Williams, amazing. DJ Chark played well. I will say, I don't think Jonathan Mingo even had a reception. I really want to get Jonathan Mingo more involved this week. I almost want to move him up to wide receiver 2 this week to see if we can get him, get anything going with him over Chark. I actually am going to try that this week just to see how it goes. I'm putting Mingo at wide receiver 2. When it comes to personnel changes, though, the only part of our offense that really struggled was our running game. Miles Sanders, like I said, out of the backfield, pass in the passing game, he did just fine, but running, we were not able to get anything going. I'm not sure what we want to do there. Here's a fun little move I want to make. I'm sure you can't tell by my hat what my favorite team IRL is, but with our running game struggling, maybe what we need is a youthful go-getter who wants to spark up our running game even as a backup. And I think we could pretty easily get a 68 overall Deuce Vaughn on the squad. I'm making the trade. 68 overall on Deuce Vaughn is disrespectful, by the way. With how great of a preseason he had, I would not be surprised if in a near roster update, he gets raised a little bit. In exchange for Raheem Blackshear and a future 5th round pick, we're bringing Deuce Vaughn onto the squad. Now, we do already have Chuba Hubbard on the lineup as our backup running back, who in every way is just objectively better than Deuce Vaughn right now. But for the fun of the franchise, I think getting Deuce Vaughn involved could be very fun, which makes me almost want to try moving off of Chuba Hubbard. I mean, he is a 76 overall. I believe he's like 24 years of age. We might be able to move him for something. And just like that, we've got Chuba Hubbard moved off for a 2024 3rd round pick from the Indianapolis Colts. Again, technically it is a downgrade to our backup running back position, but we do get some extra value in that 3rd round pick that we can either use in a future trade or in the draft to get a piece. And Chuba Hubbard did not even see the field in our week 1 game, whereas Deuce Vaughn, we might be able to scheme up some plays for. Going against the Saints with their new quarterback, Derek Carr. They've still got Alvin Kamara on the roster. Derek Carr is a decent quarterback, but not probably who I'm going to be most afraid of. I think, honestly, defending short pass could be the move because Alvin Kamara is going to be very effective catching passes out of the backfield. Offensively, this Saints defense has Demario Davis off the edge, as well as Marshawn Lattimore in the secondary. I think they still have Tyrann Mathieu back there as well. This defense is actually pretty tough. I think they might have been slept on. They did, I think, slightly underperform last season from expectations, but they've still got massive players all over the field. We just went against that Falcons defense that had 3 superstars, and we were able to get some stuff going against it, but not nearly enough as far as what our plan should be. I think we went through it medium last time, and I like the sound of doing that again. But let's get into this week 2 of practice. Jonathan Mingo going deep. That's going to be a gold. J.C. Horn picking off Bryce Young. That's going to be another gold. Mingo with a couple of moves. Jameson Williams, a beast as always, wrestles off the defender to get in the end zone. As far as our weekly game plan goals, definitely not 200 rushing yards. I'm not banking on that. 350 passing yards, we were still quite a ways from getting to. I think I just want to go with the 2 passing touchdowns again. We did reach that. Defensively, I'm going to go back to 24 points or less. Offensively, we'll say 300 yards. Lower the bar just a little bit for a better chance of being successful. And then we got to win the turnover battle again. That's still, you know, fundamental game plan. Just win the turnover battle. Didn't work out for us last time, but man, hopefully we'll this time. But with another week of practice and preparation, it is time to jump into our first home game of the year, week 2 against another division rival, the New Orleans Saints. Let's get into it. Here we are in Carolina, first home game of the season with a division showdown. We're wearing our sleek all black uniforms for our home opener. Here come your home team, Carolina Panthers, out of the tunnel. Monday night primetime, baby. Let's have a ball game. Coach Rogas, coach him up, baby. Come on, coach him up. These all black uniforms really are sick. Tripped him up, Deion Jones. I'm not vibing with these black helmets with the white jerseys. All right, we've got to make sure we have someone watching Kamara at all times. I'll be Deion Jones and watch that myself. He's going to leak out here. Oh, my goodness. J.C. Horn torched for 30 yards by Chris Olave. All right, I'm heated now. I'm fired up. Chris Olave torching our #1 corner, J.C. Horn, on a corner route for 30 yards on the first play of the game. Oh, that gets me hot. We tried to get Chris Olave, man. Little hit stick there, but they still got 7 yards. That's Chris Olave again. Other than a couple of catches late in the game, we held Drake London in check pretty well, but Chris Olave is who we wanted more, and he's already showing out. 3rd and 3, I'm calling the man blitz here. I'm all over it. Stretch right. Get there. Got him in the backfield. And from way outside, it's going to be good. And just like that, it's 3-0 Saints. We moved him to wide receiver 3, and with that speed, I did put Chark as our kick and punt returner. He's going to bring it out to the 22. This week, I really want to get our run game implemented so much better than it was last week. And I think like some maybe RPOs or just read options in general. First snap, we're going to go Sanders to the left, break it outside. He's going to get caught for a -1 yard rush. Jackson flew behind him. I don't even know where he came from. Screen pass to Sanders is going to connect, and we're going to turn upfield. Oh, bad juke there. Still got a block for 9 yards. We could have gotten more out of that, though. 3rd and a short 2 to get. I'm going to audible to a dive and just punch it with Sanders. Please tell me he got that. Okay, looks like they did give us the first down. We're going to hurry up there so that can't be reversed. I'm going to counter run to the left here. Really trying to get the run game going. Give me a block. Still nothing. 3 rushes, -1 yards. Time running low on the play clock. I got to call a timeout. Maybe it's the blocking, but Miles Sanders not getting anything going for us on the ground. So I'm going to sub in Deuce Vaughn for his first carry as a Panther. Deuce Vaughn out of the Deuce singleback formation. Maybe that name synergy is going to help us out here. Running left. It was a run of no gain, and we had a holding call. All right. Clearly, the run game is not for us right now. It's time to let Bryce Young do his thing and sling it out. And it's going to be intercepted! Going for Jonathan Mingo, who did not have a catch last week. Oh, man. 2nd pass attempt of the game. First one that wasn't a screen pass. Bryce Young's first career interception goes to the safety, Marcus May. Honestly, yeah, I should have seen the safety creeping up there. I wanted to get Mingo involved and just kind of forced it. Not where we want to be. 3rd down and 5 here. They're going to pass it again. I'm guarding the middle. And he's going to hit him for a touchdown. Every single passing touchdown against us. 3 from Ritter last week and the first one from Carr here. Every single touchdown thrown against us this season has been an out to the right in the back of the end zone. I don't know what I need to call differently. I've got a safety that's supposed to be covering that zone. All 4 passing touchdowns against us have been an out route to the right. That is insane. Already in a 10-0 hole coming into this game with team morale being low. We need to turn it around for the Carolina Panthers right now. They've got no one covering Sanders. I'm going to swing it out there. He's wide open. Turn it upfield. Literally no one was covering him. We're going to get almost 10 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and inches, and I'm going to go for a play action deep bomb. With this momentum, our whole play art is out of whack. I can hardly tell who's running what. We're going to have Mingo there. His first catch of his NFL career is going to go for about 10 yards. Got him that time. Back on the ground to Sanders. We're going to get a decent block. Finally, a good run there. It's no huddle into a little read option here. Actually, I don't. Let's go for it. Why not? We're going to keep with Bryce Young. The first rushing attempt of his career. Might should have just gone down there, but we held on to it for a 5-yard gain. That's the end of the first quarter. 10-0 on the scoreboard. Absolutely not what we wanted. We do get ball 2nd half, something we can always take comfort in. But we got to get a touchdown on this drive. We got Mingo again on another one of those zig whip routes. He's going to get another first down. Read option. We're going to hit Mingo. Oh, Jameson Williams, give me a block. We could have turned that for a big gain if we could have gotten one block. Speaking of Jameson Williams, he has 0 catches up to this point. Play action. Gonna lob it over to Mingo for his 3rd catch of the game. I think 3rd of this drive as well. We're gonna no huddle while we've got something going here. Mingo could be on an out route, and we should have Sanders on the Texas route. Mingo go upfield. We're gonna run it with Young. Oh, he's gonna take a shot on his way out of bounds. My goodness, we cannot allow Bryce Young to get hurt. That is our whole franchise. Another RPO here. I think we can look for Hurst. He's there. Sling it out to him. Make a move upfield. Hayden Hurst is going to get into the end zone. His 2nd touchdown of the season. Our 1st of the game. And just like that, we're only down a field goal. That was a drive here in this first half that we absolutely had to have, and we got it. Bryce Young made it happen. Thanks in a huge part to Jonathan Mingo for a few catches getting down the field. Some nice runs from Miles Sanders, and capping it off was Hayden Hurst. There's Chris Olave with 3 receptions. He's the one that caught the touchdown too. Chris Olave, I didn't even realize. 3 receptions, over 40 yards and a touchdown already. Chris Olave and Jameson Williams has 0 catches up to this point. It's still early. We're in the early parts of the first half, but Chris Olave is making it sting all the more that we were not able to acquire him. We held him to 3 on our first defensive drive, but we are going to have to get more stops here if we're going to have a chance. There it is. Here's the handoff to Kamara. We're going to shut that down, though. That's his first rush going nowhere. Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin was probably our defensive player of the game last week. He had a tackle for loss as well as that big interception at the end of the first half. It's a screen pass to Kamara, who's going to have all the space in the world to pick up a first down. 2-minute warning, and our defense is hurting on this drive. We're bending and haven't broken so far, but it is just 10 yard, 10 yard, 10 yard. They're getting everything they want. The draw to Kamara. I'll try to blow it up. I saw it coming, but I couldn't get there. That's my man. I'm on him. He's going to cut up and break my mother trucking ankles, dude. We are going to get pressure on Carr. Still going to get out of Kamara, who's going to make me miss again. Oh, he was there! Deion Jones could have picked it. I was in position. It bounced off me for the incompletion. That could have been a game-changing interception. And they're going to get a touchdown. Defense is a problem right now. 46 seconds and 2 timeouts. We've got to go drive down the field and get points here. We got to make something happen here. Maybe get Jameson Williams involved. Player still out of whack. We get a bad snap. Oh, complete to Miles Sanders on the left sideline. They're going to say he was inbounds on a 3-yard gain. Oh, gosh. Not what we wanted. Jameson Williams is going to be open on the right sideline. Pass is caught. He's out of bounds. His first catch of the game. This time it's going to be intercepted again. Just trying to get a simple check down. Pass rush all over us. We looked absolutely fantastic in the second quarter last week. And in this entire first half, we are just struggling all over. We can't calm down this New Orleans momentum. We're going to pass once more, and that's going to be intercepted. We're going the other way. That's going to be 6 for the Carolina Panthers to end the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, we needed a defensive play, and Dante Jackson said, I will take it. Monday night prime time, that's a touchdown. Just like that, instant momentum going the other way. Woo! What a play to save the state of this game. Voice crack or no, it's only going to be a 3-point deficit going into the second half. We're going to get the ball back, and we can take the lead. Dante Jackson. I believe that's the first time I've said Dante Jackson's name this whole season, too. That pick 6 bailed us out from a horrible first half. We had one good touchdown drive. Other than that, though, we are just full on struggling. We're still losing the game too. That was a big, exciting play to keep us in it, but we have got to turn things around in the second half. Third quarter now, we're going to see if we can get anything going in the run game. Miles Sanders, break it outside. We've actually got a lane there if we can turn the corner, but I'll take 9 yards. And just like that, after the pick 6, just before half, momentum is slightly swinging back for the Carolina Panthers. 3rd and 1 here. We're going to give Deuce Vaughn another shot. We just gave him the 1 carry earlier for no gain. Can he pick up a big 3rd down for us? Trying to cut it back We are shut down. 4th and 3. From our own 32, we can't afford to go for this and not get it. We're going to have to punt it away. Not where we wanted to start the second half, but thanks to the pick 6 from Dante Jackson, we are still doing okay. They're going to run it to Kamara. We're going to tackle him, but still give him the first down. And he's going to throw it to Deion Jones. Running it back the other way. That's another interception. High user Deion Jones the whole way on that one. Let's go, baby. Another interception on the lurk. Our defense struggled most of the first half, and now they're bailing out our offense, who is refusing to perform in any kind of way right now. Bryce Young in this passing game have to get going because our running game refuses to. Gonna dump it off to Miles Sanders, maybe make a move. Does break the tackle. Can't quite get a first down. It's gonna be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, we ran it with Bryce Young earlier. I'm going for a read option, and the whole right side of the field looks wide open. We could do something here. He moves off of Bryce Young. We're gonna make a move. Again, it's a little risky going for these skill moves with Bryce Young, who didn't even make a move happen, but we pick up the first down. Well, there's Deuce Vaughn out of the backfield, who's gonna turn the corner and get us 8 yards. Apparently, all of our running backs are just better in the passing game than they are on the ground. He's going to go to Deuce Vaughn, and Bryce Young's going to walk in for a touchdown. Spike it for the home fans. We are going to take the lead. An insane turn of events this game has been, but after a very poor first half, somehow we are on top 21-17 after a couple of interceptions and back-to-back possessions from our defense. They're going to start off with a run to Kamara, who will have a little bit of a seam up the middle and pick up 10 yards. Every play they run, it feels like they're getting 10 yards or throwing an interception. Running it again with Kamara. We're going to get in the backfield and get our ankles absolutely shattered on that juke move. Start of the 4th quarter, we are in a pretty good position, man. We're up 4. We were in a much better position at the start of the last 4th quarter and opened that one with an interception. So we have got a long ways to go here if we're going to come out with a week 2 win. They will pick up the first. Maybe they will. He's still on his feet. It's going to be a pass. I'm guarding this with Chin. He's going to go to the flat, and they're going to say he was in for the completion and a first down. Is that Michael Thomas? Honestly, forgot he was still in the league. Coming with a heavy rush. Chin's going to blow up Alvin Kamara for the cut stick behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to absolutely give a shot to the receiver on that grab, but he will hold on to it. It's Chris Olave again for his 5th reception. They're going to hand it off to Kamara, who will run free for a first down, break a tackle, and go all the way down to the 12. 3rd and 9 with 2.5 minutes left. This is likely the most important play of the game up to this point. They are going to run it with Kamara, and he's going to get the first. 3rd and 9, I thought for sure they were going to pass, and Kamara just ran it down our throat again. This is really tough, because if we hold them out here for a few plays, they can whittle the clock down and then potentially score on like a 3rd down. He's going to run it to Kamara again. I'm going to jump the gap. I'm going to let the clock go for now. Part of me wants to call timeout, but I'm going to let it go for now. Goal line set again on 2nd and goal. It is going to be a pass, but we're going to get a strip sack. Fumble! Tuttle will pick it up, and we're going the other way. We're going to be caught by Taysom Hill. No, we're not. We're going to go rumbling and tumbling all the way down to the 4. A minute 26 left. Ladies and gentlemen, your Carolina Panthers are going to come away with our first win of the season. Deion Jones, who had the interception earlier, strips Derek Carr. Look at the big man rumble. How about it? Let's get it. He's going to break ankles and get in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. Flex on him, young blood. Newly acquired Deuce Vaughn is going to sneak in for the touchdown. And that's going to be the end of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time not to celebrate. It's just one regular season win, but the first win for young head coach Kai Rogas and quarterback Bryce Young. What a game. 17-28. I thought that was going to go a lot differently. It was a shutout in the second half. Bryce Young, only a 75 passer rating, much worse than his week 1 performance. 2 interceptions to just the 1 touchdown. Only threw for 106 yards. That game was all the way through won by the defense, which is incredible because the first half, I thought the defense was an absolute liability. On the ground, Deuce Vaughn, 5 attempts for -1 yards, but got the touchdown. That is hilariously sad. Still only 21 yards for Miles Sanders. Receiving, though, Miles Sanders had 30 yards. Mingo with 4 receptions and 37 yards. I think 3 of those were on one drive, though. Our passing offense was just almost nothing. 1 catch for Jameson Williams. Hayden Hurst had the 1 catch for a touchdown. That was just a weird game. Defensively, Deion Jones with an interception. Dante Jackson with the massive game-changing interception at the end of the first half. And Deion Jones with a sack as well and some tackles for loss. 51 yards on that interception return for Dante Jackson. Not to mention Shy Tuttle's number 99 with the 78-yard fumble return. Mike could have scored a touchdown, but I was trying to kill that clock. And you know what? We got the win. We completed our goals other than the 2 passing touchdowns and the offensive yards. Wow, I can't believe our offense ended up being what was just not working that game. Dante Jackson with that big pick 6 getting an upgrade. It feels so good to be on the win column, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go ahead and head out right there. We got the bounce back win somehow. That game was looking so much more bleak than the first one was, but football is just crazy and that's the way it goes. Week 3, we have got Seattle, and that's gonna be by far the most talented, toughest team we have played yet. I'm certain it's gonna be a fun one, but I'm gonna catch you later in the next one. Peace out. Mwah. See ya.